With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway from Indianapolis.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Baker going to throw this right away.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete there to Johnson.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Mayfield to throw it. They'll roll him out right.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Here's Mayfield. He gets this one to Johnson.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's got the Hall of Famer, Fred Biletnikoff, complete. Touchdown! Fred Biletnikoff, 47 yards. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Yeah, Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give. This is Bo running left.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it. And then that, all right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return here. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start here with Jackson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He finds Wilson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. On play action, it's Mahomes. Escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sacked by the relentless Howie Long. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique.
In, touchdown, New England. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 53 yards. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Mahomes will throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Culpepper. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Ahmad Gardner finishing off the corner blitz.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Fred Biletnikoff, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Pats are going to take possession. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Warner to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Then he finds Gronk. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
They run once more with Dillon.
The former Raven against his old team, Deion Sanders on the tackle.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Dillon.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They'll run here with Dillon.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Again, it'll be Dillon.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now a handoff up the middle. It's done, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, it's Dillon.
And some room to roam now. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They begin with Henry. call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out right. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with third down looming. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They run again with Jackson. Room here to run. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They run with Jackson out of the gun. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Dancing to his left. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Hurts fumbles it. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And he's got some space here. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play.
What's up? What's up? Not much. Nothing much. You guys playing squats? I'll go back into some weekly league. Yeah. If I can win these next 5 games, that'd be great. I don't see it happening, but that fucking Bo Jackson is a beast.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about
got him, man.
storylines in this
Fucking,
one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The National Football League has come to Germany. We are underway from Munich. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
They're using the fucking Germany field.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Yeah.
That's complete to White.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That ball is caught.
What the fuck ever, you fucking bitch.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A run right side. It's Bettis. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Bettis. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
This drive, he's only did 2 plays.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. In motion right comes Reed. They'll try and fight for it here with Campbell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Earl Campbell taking it in from 7 yards away. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Back to throw. That'll be caught by Biletnikoff. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Now a give. This is Bo running left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run again with Jackson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now a give running left. It's Bettis. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing...
Oh, what the fuck ever you fucking do that.
Catch is made. Touchdown. Andre Reed, 61 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start here with Jackson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second down, another carry for Jackson.
And some room to maneuver. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop the throw. On the screen, it's Bettis. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Bettis. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Culpepper's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 29-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Yeah, I can't stop it. Okay.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Great effort by Ted Hendricks defensively. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jerome Bettis in the final seconds of the 1st half. And his guys are going to take the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play. So we are at halftime here in Munich in the NFL International Series. As we send you back across the Atlantic to Orlando, as we say Guten Tag to our guys standing by. That's Jonathan Coachman. Coach? The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he returns this to the 22. They'll
begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Bo Jackson over here.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
125 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So from the 36 now,
Okay,
first and 10.
He's letting you get all kinds of fucking rushing yards.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground.
Stop it.
And down he goes at the
He's
45
running the
after a
same
pickup of
defense.
9.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, this is Jackson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now a give, it's Jackson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll drop to throw. Now he's got his target.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
For a Colts touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts have a chance to right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their game plan and keep moving.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Bettis. And he's got it past the 30
There you go,
before
You can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
Man, what the fuck is
And
that?
he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Touchdown. Andre Reed with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They run on first down with Jackson, and he is going to lose yardage here. Safety Brian Dawkins earns the tackle for loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On the give, here comes Jackson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Fred Biletnikoff, 62 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Carlson on for the PAT. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
50 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game.
The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Up the middle they run with Bettis.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Culpepper.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Ronnie White. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out, but I don't think there's any worries.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run again with Jackson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked?
Touchdown! A big play there. 60 yards.
There you have it, another challenge and another.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he's got room. The quick feet by Jackson. There he goes left side. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if they're a
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards.
All right, you did it. You got the win.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Jackson. They find some open field here. The quick feet by Jack. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Nice job.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jackson. And some room to work. The quick feet by Jackson. And touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep...